Okay, I'm ready.
One of my first jobs in New York was an Irish bar just like this. I told the guy, I walked in there. The secret to get any job, restaurant job in New York, is just act like an immigrant. As redundant as it sounds, you go anywhere like you barely know any English, they're gonna just think naturally that I could exploit this guy. I'll make some money off him easy. So it's this Irish bar. And let me tell you something. Nobody exploits people better than the Irish, because they've been getting exploited since they were children. Their own parents make them work in a field all day and pay them in bread. So think about that. There's a reason there's all stew and carrots and the cheap food in there. It's just rubbish for them. So I show up and I tell the guy, hey, me work, it's no trouble. I work hard. I do one for you. I'm telling the guy. And he goes, you got black pants? And I go, no. He gives me $20, pulls out a knot, peels the 20 off there. And he goes, go to H&M, get black pants. Black pants, H&M, you come back, you work hard. Here. I go H&M, I get black pants. And the thing is, if you get one of these jobs on the weekend when they're really planning on exploiting you, you could do a lot because they're screwed. They're figuring, oh, I'm going to underpay this prick, right? You can eat all the food, the peppers, anything you want, because they need somebody to carry the trash out late at night. So I'm working there. I'm not doing shit. I'm breaking stuff. I'm eating, And lo and behold, he finds out I'm just a regular white dude from my work ethic. We can cut down here. He's like, well, immigrant. You lazy American boy. I see you eat, you fat. Look at your tits are far apart like woman. And I'm telling him, I go, yeah, I just need the job. I'm trying to pay rent. I'm just, these peppers are good. And I'm working there. He's got me doing crazy shit, dude. Like real hard labor. Like he had me do one thing. He goes, carry these tables. He tells us all, look me, I'm the big man now. And he goes, take the tables. And they're one-piece cast iron tables. And he'd pick them up from the basement with his legs. Everything's shaking, this old Irish guy. And he's moving the damn table. You see the dude's legs giving out on him. And he said, barely do. I said, you're going to pull a muscle. He goes, I'm a man. We see him the next day. He comes walking in just like this. Sure enough, he's just really, ow. And then I go, yeah. I said, look what you did. Look at your back. I knew you were going to pull your back out carrying those tables. And he's like, no, I was getting fucked in my ass all night. I was drunk. I like the boys. And man, they really do a good number on me last night. I got to be honest, it was fun working for a gay dude. I'd flirt with him, tell me he looks good. I'd be like, hey, man, look at those cheekbones. And they'd be cool. They let you do whatever you want. He'd get all oiled up and show me pictures of his workout progress. That was a little weird. But one thing I learned is he was exploiting everybody. There was one dude that worked there from Africa. I'll never forget I met him because he had a Granny Smith apple on his shirt. And that's my favorite apple. So I was like, dude, that's my favorite apple. He goes, yeah, I like fruit. His name was Tierno. And, he loved fruit. That was his whole thing. He just ate fruit. He was whatever, I don't know what the diet is where you just eat fruit. And that's what he did. And they would pay this guy in fruit. He would be leaving with he'd have a big basket of apples and stuff. I'd be like, Tierno, you got to get paid money. You need money. And he'd be like, no, the fruit is good it's better for me. Because when I work, I'm going to buy fruit anyway. And I was like, no, dude, I show him. I go, dude, I made $500 last week. You got to make money. I found out he was paying all these guys in fruit. How crazy is that? Whole crew, 7, 8 people. He talked them all into working for fruit. And anyways, what I ended up doing was I quit cleaning stuff. I put bleach with the rags and I called the health department on them. I don't know. I used to be real spiteful back then. All right, I think that's a good one.
Aren't you forgetting some?
Oh, what about?
Let's see those faraway tits, boy. Come on!